Yo, yo, yo! Good evening, Warband. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Speedrun Glitchless Training Arc. That's a mouthful. Anyway, so we are going to try to finish off where we left off last time. See Skeleton and William in the chat. Welcome, welcome. For some reason, the main servers are down, so multiplayer's off. Not sure what that's up with, but it makes it a bit easier for us if we don't have to worry about getting invaded randomly. So, without further ado, we're just going to hop right in, pick up where we left off. So we were at the Undead Crypt at the 2 hour, 26 minute, 8 second mark. Current goal, can we get sub 4 hours and set a new PB? Well, set a PB period, and considering I haven't actually beaten this one. So, why am I at 0 souls? I didn't think I died recently. Where did I die from? Huh. Weird. Huh. Very poor showing. Seriously though, like, why was I starting off at 0 souls there? Whatever. Let's just try to run through this without worrying about that. I thought, like, am I supposed to fight? Probably not, really. Okay, no, made it through that.
Hold. Human.
Okay.
Produce light.
Yeah, so do not produce light, easy enough. Yeah, so we slip up here. Enter through the mist. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that worked. We, I mean, not exactly the way I was hoping it would work, but it did work. God, I hope this is the right way. Hey, Scattered Thoughts, an awesome bro. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we are navigating through the undead crypt as best we can. I think I'm going the right way. I honestly don't know. Oh god, this does not look promising. I mean, it looks promising in the sense that this is probably the right way to go. It does not look promising in the sense that, oh shit, this is the way I have to go. Alright, in we go, through the mist. Yep. Hey, yeah, Velstadt, the Royal Aegis, hello. Okay. Okay. That's Velstadt, the Royal Aegis. He's tough. This is doable, but that's rough. Yeah, we gotta get through all that. Alright, well, I guess time to get good. Yeah, no, we're good, we're good. That's much better. That took significantly fewer attempts than last time.
Light and all those who bear it are unwelcome in this place. I am Ugdane, Count Light.
Okay, okay. Now, I did pull a lever last time I was down here. Does that mean anything beneficial? Yes, it means I can run across this. Lever useful. Okay, so now we just need to get through here in one piece. Oh, that's the wrong life gem. Okay, no, we're doing okay. Cool. All right, we made it. That wasn't too bad. Little bell stock, awesome. And yeah. King's Ring, wonderful. Bone out. Sorry, Vendrick, we're not gonna hang around and play anymore. Okay, so that's Velstadt taken down and one of the core bosses dealt with. So we're going to go quickly back to Shaded Woods. Still need we need a bit more pine resin, essentially. We need a little more pine resin. But we needed to come back here anyway for something else, but really pine resin. Leave them to whack at the tree, keep it shouting at them.
Back again.
Yeah, 15,000 souls.
May we meet again?
Going back. Just head back to Majula real quick. We're actually going to take this opportunity to buy one of the few bright bugs we can still get with what souls we have. Gimme. I mean, I don't see any reason why not to buy.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, it occurs to me we could actually be wearing different armor. We don't really need Sildora gear at this point. Oh well. Anyway, so we go to the fork in the road. So we've gone to the left, and we've gone to the right. Now we go straight ahead. Suffer? I'm doing alright considering it's only been like two game overs. Yeah, so past the ogre, I think it is. Very unique ogre design. I'm actually quite the fan. Produce the symbol of the king. Key to King's Passage. Did I grab the wrong key? Yeah, I grabbed the wrong key. Yeah. Nope. That is not the key specifically I need. I'm one step in the wrong direction here. Don't want to waste the bone going back. King's Gate, maybe? Wear the King's Ring? Oh! Yeah, that would make sense. You're right. No, oh, no, so I was correct. Thank you. Wearing the King's Ring. Can't just have it, you have to actually wear it. Curious as to how much damage we do to him, but I'm already behind on the run, so... Well, at least I don't have to fight this guy a second time. Oh yeah, that was it. Alright, so we have our gold pine resin. Aldia's Keep. Now, can I remember the route through here? Probably not. Oh, let's... The interest. Getting through in one piece. This an item that we'll want? Nah, poison throwing knives. They have their use, but not really necessary. Okay, alluring skulls. I think we're a little late to be needing them. I don't know if we need them past this point. Well, I guess better to have them at this point. What's in here? Radiant Life Gem? Okay, well that's usually a good idea to have. Okay. Well, that's not reassuring. Okay. Fading Soul, not really needed. Now, if I remember correctly... Yep, there we go. Crimson Water, don't need that. Oh, right. for opening the door. Thanks for opening that door. Enter the mist. Yeah, Keyblade. Keyblade is going to see us through so much of this. Got us the Guardian Dragon Soul. So now here's the question. Do we A, try to fight the Guardians at the start of this area and, you know, beat them in honorable combat, etc., etc. Or do we just try to sprint past them, dodge everybody, and try to get to the Guardian Dragon that way? Like, would it take longer to fight them and beat them properly, or... Because, like, I know, yes, easy, like, faster to do it all in one run. Hello? She gets around. Now, one thing that I have learned through my extensive study of this game: don't break the dragon eggs. Actually, one thing I'm going to do is I've got 56,000 souls. We are going to buy another bright bug. And we really don't need much else. We got 98 life gems. We are not going to have to worry about anything. But more bright bugs are very useful for late to end game, because that's going to help us take care of the final bosses. Actually, while I'm at it, let's make sure that... Oh, I didn't even... Oh, Crimson Water does a thing like that? Okay, neat. And then, yeah, let's put that there. Why are you here? Do we need to use a fragrant branch of yore? Was I supposed to pick up another one during this route? Did I need a fourth one this whole time? That's a bonfire ascetic. Did I need a bonfire ascetic? I'm confused. Dragons? Yeah, I think I took a wrong turn. Let's just not... No. Yeah, I want to... I definitely have taken a wrong turn. Like, that's where I want to be, over there. Yeah, this is definitely the wrong route. Don't... Yeah, something's wrong. I'm in the wrong place, I'm going the wrong way. Did not navigate this right. I want to bone back to the bonfire, but I also want to just get a good feeling for my bearings. Just avoid the eggs, avoid the eggs. That's the loop I want to take. Nope. No. I do not... Did not want to crack any of those. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Okay. So primary mistake was not supposed to come this way. Like at all. Why can't I jump? Why can't I jump? Okay, yeah, no, I'm supposed to like run around. So Okay, let's try going back to Majula. Fix up the robes. Try this again. Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to use that fragrant branch. Dragon Eerie routing, not my forte. Yeah, repair. Yeah, just repair everything, pretty please. Yeah, and the cups. I guess, yeah, we can put the spell quartz ring back on. Alright. Okay, here we go. But I think what I was supposed to do is just take this ladder up, perhaps? Then just take this. Yeah, that seems about right. Now, I cracked one egg. Yeah, no, I was just supposed to take that ladder across, not bother with any of that other stuff. Now, let's go, because cracked one egg. I really, really, really hope the dragons will see fit to forgive me for accidentally cracking one egg. I'm okay. Made it to the dragon shrine. Okay, we're good. Now we tap this bonfire. Now, do we... Are we cool? We're cool? I think, yeah. Oh, so it's like... I see. So I have the option of either A, running through here full tilt like a madman and avoiding honorable combat, thus aggroing everybody, or I can fight these guys one at a time on the way up, and thus be able to get through here without being harassed. I mean, I got gold pine resin. I'll fight the gauntlet, though I don't want to fight it every time, so let's see. I'll try it once. We're just gonna try the sprint strat next time. Honestly, might be a good idea to take the armor off to get her. Yeah, let's get our carry weight down. No honorable combat. We're just running. Yeah, we just aggroed the entire bridge, haven't we? Nope, we made it. We made it. There, we made it. Fuck off, all of you. We got the Ashen Mist Heart. Fuck off. Okay, yeah, sprint strat is definitely superior. Alright, so now Cardinal Tower. We are going to want the Silver Cat Ring. Okay, and we need to get over there. How do we get over there? There's a tricky jump to it. But, like, do we jump from up here? Like, I'll be honest, I don't think I can make that jump. I mean... Yeah. Nope. Death. Okay, so that wasn't it. I gotta double check this jump. It's a tricky jump. Where is it? Not sure where it is. Jumps easy? I'm sure it's easy if you remember how to do it. I do not remember how to do it. Huh. Second row? That? Yeah, like that's not gonna work there. Nope. Back where you were at Chaz, like, I am not exactly getting real time up to date stuff here. Like, back where you were, I was in a wide variety of positions, all of which were somewhat valid, so... Yeah, here it is. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit tricky. So what I need is the bow. So what we do is, yeah, so we do a point. Aim like there. Damn it! Okay. Might just end up having to find the legit way there in case this strat doesn't work. Chat. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna look for the normal way. Like, if I'm spending too long trying to do it the fast way, it's no longer the fast way, now it's the slow way. Like, I know where I need to go. I know there's a way to get there. Know how to do jumping help yet? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not... Like, I'm just getting less interested in the jump by the second. There, that did it. Well, got me to down here anyway. Fragrant branch of your... Yeah, okay, so I got to here, but this isn't where I need to get to. I need to get up there. No, I know, I don't need the branch. I need to get to that tree. I need to get to that. Like, a fragrant branch of yore isn't a bad thing, but it's not what I'm after. Close your shield. So this circles me back through here. Of course, this I managed to get once and now can't get another time. Okay. Alright. Okay, so if I can't make that jump, then I need to figure out... What's the challenge? Deathless or no bonfires? No, it's just, it's any percent. Any percent glitchless. So, like, I am at the point where there's just a handful of bosses left. I'm just stuck on this one part. because I don't know how to make a very specific jump. And you just use one of these and get some health back. Of course, I didn't open that last time I was through here. Let's try this. This might work. Flame quartz ring, I mean... Okay, that did not work. And that's also not where I want to go. Like, apparently there's a way to go like this, and then you like backstep up onto the ladder here. But like I did it once and now I can't, so I got no clue how to do it again. So since I can't get that consistently, not worth trying to do. Instead, I don't think that particularly helps. Great soul arrow. Head this way. Nope, not that route. I've never actually gotten this far in the game before, so this is all new territory, and without that run, I actually don't know the route itself. And since I killed oh no, he's back. That leads me to here. Locked, huh? Ever been to America? Yeah. Yeah, I've been to Florida, been to Boston, Vermont, I think twice. Alright, let's... And we'll keep the cat ring. But we'll put on the flame quartz ring. Oh, actually, you know, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Have I been overdoing this the entire time? Hey, buddy, let me through the door. Yeah, all I needed is the King's Ring. Just King's Ring, across that door. Bam, here we are. Yeah, I was overthinking it. It's honestly really easy to get here. Okay, lesson learned. Not traveling merchant. Seldora. 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 Examine. Alrighty. Hey, buddy. I'd say remember me, but technically we haven't met yet. Assuming doing something ridiculous? No, what I'm trying to doing that's ridiculous is beat Chaz at a Dark Souls 2 speedrun. So, okay. Alright, just apply the resin real quick. Okay, gotta time this right. Okay, let's just not use the pine resin. Like, if I can't even get to the guy. PS2 hitboxes, like it's... Yeah, I mean, the hitboxes do get kind of wonky, but... What's the best written story of all time, in my opinion? Ooh, that's... Best written. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Okay. Okay, we're good. There we go. Godfather trilogy? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily disagree, but I also haven't seen The Godfather. Oh, Soul of a Giant, I'll take that. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, now, yeah, beat the Giant Lord. Got 142,000 souls. I mean, like if I had to think like movie that I would recommend to everyone, I'd say Ikiru. I point anyone in the direction of that. Let's grab the last bright bug.
Thank you, Kai. There until...
Okay, let's get what's probably going to be close to the final level up. Don't know if the Great Sword uses... We'll get to 43. Best treasure is Lord of the Rings. Okay, yeah, fair enough, Lord of the Rings. Honestly, that would be probably... Like, the one story that I would preserve for the ages would be Lord of the Rings, and by extension, The Hobbit. Okay, so... Now, I think we go to the King's Gate. I guess we'll put on the King's Ring. Alright, so all that's really left to do, get down to the Throne of Want. I think this might be it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, we are at the end stretch. Chronic's about to go live? For sakes, man. I gotta work in the morning. Honestly wanted to go to bed before doing this, but I really wanted to finish this tonight. Oh boy. Okay. So We are in the home stretch now. It is just technically 3 bosses, but really it's 2 bosses. We have the Throne Watcher and Defender, a dual boss. And they'll be just on the other side of this door. Don't need the bow. I think we want to use the Keyblade for this. Life gem up. Mask of Phantasm. Yeah, I honestly consider that still the best Batman movie. Okay, so gold pine resin. And we'll pop a bright bug. No sense in not using them now. Hey, no, got him. There, we got the Throne Watcher and Defender. Got their souls. Got a shit ton of other souls. Pine resin, please. Yeah. Nishandra. Pop the Radiant Life Gem. Fucking pop the Divine Blessing. Pop the Bright Bug. And Nishandra down. We're just sending it. Basically, the time ends as soon as the beam of light appears. When we step within it. And that's time. So yeah, no end credits there, but but we won't get to see what our time is if we actually finish the game. Yeah, okay. I don't know why it's offline mode. Okay, so grand total: Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, beaten 3 hours, 34 minutes, 24 seconds. I want to shave a half hour off of that. I want a sub 3 hour run. Definitely not going to be able to get the 1 hour, 20 minutes that the original had. but I definitely think that we can shave a half hour off of that and get a sub 3 hour run. So it is 11:45 right now. Alright, we're going to just delete this run, and we're going to save this PB for now. So let's start a fresh game. So Speedy at 3:24 is our time to beat. Skip, skip, skip. Yeah, because I've been theory crafting the run earlier, so I figure we're gonna just put a little more time into it. Because I need to get more consistent runs and better runs. Alright, we'll call this one fast. Yeah, we still want the Explorer. And we still want a bonfire aesthetic. Our stance in the offhand. I mean, if I was going to go really hard as a speedrunner, I'd get like the whole like split timer thing, but yeah, I just don't really think that's necessary right now because I still need to figure out my precise routing. Like there's some stuff that the original run that I based this off of goes for that I'm thinking I'd rather take a bit of a time loss in order to get more consistent runs in the early game. Like, this doesn't change though. We still got to go in here and kill Seldora for his drip. And that was the wrong item. Nope. Sorry, man. Need the drip. Alright, so yeah, first thing, so if anyone here hasn't seen the run from the beginning, step one is we kill that guy and get a drip. New Game Plus? Nope, not doing New Game Plus. This is just a fresh run. We're just trying to get a better time.
Are you?
Like, I'm saving that file as our personal best. So, but we're not going into New Game Plus. We are just doing a fresh run from the beginning, trying to get a sub 3 hour run. Actually, I guess, don't need the Seldora stuff equipped just yet because we're not getting souls just yet. We only need them for Dragon Rider, and I am not fast enough at menuing to put them on like in the boss room or before the boss room or just after the boss is killed. So all we have to do is get to our first area, then we're good. So we pull this. Head through here, here, through here, up here, make it to Hyde's Tower of Flame, get this way, this way, this way, activate Bonfire, sit at Bonfire, Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Put this slot 10. Equip all our gear quickly. Got ourselves to our drip. Hey, evening random guy. I actually missed it. We got our first success. We got our first completed run at 3 hours 24 minutes. So now fresh game, and we are going to try to get sub 3 hours. That's our goal. That's our goal to work down towards over the next 2 weeks while we prep for our final showdown with Chaz. It's a sub 3 hour run. Now we head in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it, I screwed up. Yeah, screwed up. Definitely screwed that up. I ran 1 step too early. Being a wage is hard, and I relate. Yeah. No, so I was looking for a way to do this faster. So basically, on his 7th step is when you want to run past 2 on his left. Looking for a way to get this more consistent. Not a good start if I can't get Dragon Rider first try, but again, that's all about getting good. Just have to make up a half hour of time, which considering how much time we spent out lost. Okay. Alright, so here we are. Step in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Alright, so for those of you trying to cheese Dragon Rider, right before his foot touches the ground on the 7th pace, you enter the room, don't move, wait 7 steps. As his foot's coming down on the 7th step, that is where you move. That is where you move, you run past him on the right, and he'll just wash himself off the edge. Now, normally, in the original run, we picked up a couple different items. We are not going to do that this time. We definitely don't need near as many homeward bones or alluring skulls as we got last time. And we certainly don't need them right now. Little security beep. Yep, there's our security beep. Again, that's... Yeah, hey, Deepest Dark Souls 2 lore enthusiast, what's with the security beep? So then we grab a homeward bone from there, which we will need later. And Soul of the Lost Undead. Run down here. We did not need our Seldora drip on for this. Definitely a mistake. Ow. There we go. Take it off real quick. It affects our stamina recovery rate, so we do want to minimize how long we are wearing Seldora drip. Alright, so we're there. There. Yep, good. Yep, good. Okay, nope, not good. Oh boy, this is bad. This is really bad. This is one of the reasons why you get the luring skull. I mean, may as well get the life gem off of that. Okay, so that was ugly. Ugly, 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 ugly. Okay, so messy, 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 messy. Imagine getting invaded. Well, it's offline mode at the moment, but I did actually get invaded last time. So, okay. So, very, very sloppy there. Oh, 1 second. I tried to roll through it. You cannot roll, but it will cancel the door if you try. Alright, so what we need off of you is 1 axe. We need Leningrast's key. And we need 2 bright bugs.
Thanks. But take me.
How about the silver serpent ring?
Lively times, then.
Alright, so now... Yeah, so one thing is that we are not going to be buying the fragrant branch of yore off of her. Oh, right, I forgot. We need some fire bombs. We are going to buy 3.
Thanks.
Activate. Yeah, light the bonfire. We will want that. Want the homeward bone. Want those. Everything else we don't need at the moment. Stand here. Position ourselves just right. And I screwed that up. Good thing I bought 3. Oh no, don't. There we go. Good thing I bought 3. Okay. God damn. Okay. Fire arrow times 10. That will save us having to buy some arrows later. Okay, so we are having a very sloppy beginning, but I also don't think we're doing terribly bad. What's my favorite Souls game? Honestly, I really have a soft spot for Dark Souls 2. Like, I mean, I've got love for like 1, and and Elden Ring is great. Bloodborne's got its own charms, but honestly, Dark Souls 2 is the one that I just kind of keep thinking of as like, it's awkward and it definitely like missed out on all its potential with the shortened development time. But there's so much like that's missed. I really feel that Dark Souls 2 got robbed. Like, it had the chance to be the Empire Strikes Back of Dark Souls. And then just shortened development time robbed it. There we go. Not the cleanest fight. Yeah, it's a weird middle ground, but there's so many middle mechanics of it. Like, the whole torch mechanic. Like, it's so unique to Dark Souls 2, but they really made light and darkness important to the game. Like, I don't think you're going to find a Dark Souls game that really explores the themes of light and dark in such a what's the Ludo narrative, like where they use the gameplay to illustrate it, because light and dark really do matter a huge amount. Okay, so we got that. We're gonna head back to Majula. So now normally this is where I would buy quite a few things, but we're not going to do that right yet. We are instead going to buy the cat ring.
And what? Just not even. Well, oh yeah, sir. Ooh.
And I'll take the cat ring, thank you very much. And I need 3 alluring skulls.
Satisfied?
Don't need them right this second, but I will need them later, and it's not a terrible time to get them.
You will never meet a king with a soul so frail.
Alright, so talk to her once. Open this with Leningrass key. Short bow. Talk to her again. Rest the bonfire to refresh.
Bearer of the
Talk
curse.
to her again. Well, the thing is, like, honestly, I think that Dark Souls 2 is the prototype for Elden Ring. Like, completely serious on that.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Bearer. See less.
Let's get our adaptability up to 13. So now, okay. So we've taken care of some of the basics, but by not getting the fragrant branch of yore, we save a good chunk of souls. Now, not that we're going to need a lot. I only put adaptability up 1 to A, use up the souls in case what I'm planning goes south. And 2, I think that it might give us just a little more animation speed, which we'll need in order to get through here. We need a little bit more animation speed. Get up, round, move through here. Now we go fight Pursuer. Shit! Screwed up! Screwed up! Okay, this is bad. This is bad. Nope. Okay, that's not working. And I'm dead. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's not great. That's fine. Well, the thing is, like, the ending implies, yeah, whatever you do doesn't necessarily matter, but that's where the whole DLC with the crowns comes in, because that apparently allows you to break the cycle. Not having completed it or looked too hard into the lore, I can't say for sure, but that was my understanding of why you did it. That you could break free of the cycle of constantly falling penguins by getting 3 crowns and then, I guess, going to the Throne of Want or beating Aldia. Okay, so trying to get this Pursuer. I usually don't get him on the first try. I like to get him on the first try, I just usually don't. Damn it! Screwed up. Okay, nope. That's fucked up. Nope. Okay, yeah, I'm not not with this fucking toothpick. One thing that's changed is the iframes when entering fogs or opening doors. Absolutely not. I wholeheartedly disagree. There's too much of the later games that let you cheese by giving you complete iframes when opening doors or going through the fog gate. I think that actually having to deal or kite the threats out of the way before you do it, instead of doors and fog gates being a get out of jail free card, is an excellent addition to the game. Like, I feel like it makes the enemies feel like more of a threat. So, no, I'm 100% behind the setup they have. Could sometimes be adjusted, perhaps, but I think in principle it's a good idea. Damn it! Okay. Okay, I get... If there's one thing that I do complain about Dark Souls 2, though, it's the position of the jump. I do not like thumbstick for jump, because I'll just accidentally press it when I'm energetically trying to move. If I'm in a high tense situation, I'm trying to move, and I shift direction quickly, I will press down on the thumbstick, and then I will unintentionally jump. Happens quite frequently. Just takes a lot of self-discipline to get it right. Okay, I'm gonna lose a lot of time on this. Now, this pursuer is absolutely setting me back. I'd be tempted to do a reset, but it's not going to make anything really different. I just have to try to find a way to get this consistent. Able to get it before. Why is it so difficult now? Those extra souls. Circle to the left. I don't have the weapon to do it, though. I mean, yeah, it would probably be... It'd probably be far easier to just try to beat him, like, normally. And honestly, I do need to try to get as consistent a run as possible. Okay, so let's try this again. Give me that.
I'll be around if you want it back.
Okay, so yeah, so instead we're gonna get that up.
Bearer. Less.
We need vigor to 8. No, we're gonna get dex up to 12. I will try one more time. I didn't like having to spend those souls on those Titanite shards, considering we're going to get more later. But, well, whatever. No, a consistent run is just something that I can pull off consistently, and I don't know the tech to pull off the ballista consistently. I know where I need to stand, I know where I need to roll, but the pursuer's movement, I just can't seem to control his AI well enough to do it. Okay, so new strat. I can try the ballista, but what I want to do is spend my gear on a rapier +4 and 12 dexterity. That is enough to consistently clear him. Like, I can fight him off with that. It's manageable. I mean, honestly, if I used magic, I don't know if he's weak to magic. Yeah, no, I think a big part of why it didn't work last time is because, like, my dex was so low that I wasn't even able to use the rapier properly. Getting up to 12 dex was the trick. I could probably have even gotten to it more reliably by not buying those 3 alluring skulls either. Anyway, we got 26,000 souls. That's more than enough for what I need to do here. Now... no, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to do that later. There's a fragrant branch of yore down there that I want to get. It's what I get in exchange for not spending the 12,000 souls at Valencia. Shouldn't be wearing the Seldora drip. I just roll that down. Oh, I fucked this up. Damn, that worked. No. Shit, I fucked up. Okay. Screwed that up, but it's fine. Like I pressed a panic tapped A. Nope, wrong. I panic tapped A way too many times. I probably only lost like 2 minutes off of that. It's not terrible. I've had worse. Okay. Now we get to here. Yeah, and that gets us, our 5 Titanite shards. 2 large Titanite shards. And I think this is 10 iron arrows. That should be all the arrows we need for the entire run. So now we talk to Macduff as fast as we can.
So, right?
Yes, give him the ember. Buy the items, and we want 2 those, and we want him to reinforce our rapier. Oh right, we have to buy 4 of them. I forgot 4, not 2. Yeah, so that gets us up to there. Actually, we have enough for the cat ring. So, I was thinking, if we didn't buy the cat ring, we could have been in even better condition to fight the pursuer. Alright. Okay, so now we have our +6. So now we head to Majula the Farfire. Now this is normally where we would get the rest of our stuff, but let's see, we have... I know where we're going to get more Homeward Bones, so we don't need another one of those. What I do want, though, is a certain item. Yeah, so go... Yeah, I want to climb up here, and I believe it's this item. Yes, Estus Flask Shard. Yeah, okay, torch we don't need. Oh yeah, human effigy we do need. And I'll show you why we need the human effigy, but we did grab a couple others, so we are in a surplus. Please stand up.
Is that a shard? Here, to see. However...
Let's upgrade the Estus Flask Shard, please and thank you. Now we level up. Adaptability, we go up to 17. Vigor is at 12. I guess we don't need it. No, we do want adaptability at 17. Yeah, we want Dex at 12, Vigor at least 8. We have this Soul of the Lost Undead, which we can pop for 200, and Soul of the Pursuer.
Bearer, seek the king, lest this...
Yeah, we will get Endurance up to 9. And then I forgot we need to also buy 1 mace from Lenegrast. We won't need it right now, but we will need it.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Adaptability, yeah, increases iframes, how you drink Estus. It basically improves your animation speed in all ways. So, okay, so now we take off all our Seldora drip. We have this active, and now we pop one of our those. We're gonna take a sip. Now we need to survive this fall. Much easier now. That sip. Oh boy, that was close. Yeah, we make it to here. Poison Moss. Life Gem. Roll off of here. Pop into the Grave of Saints. We're just gonna rest at this bonfire. Because normally I screw this this tech up at least once or twice. Alright, so yeah, so we need to position ourselves there. We want to be facing down as much as possible with the camera. And our shoulders like that, and then we just thrust. Yep, made it first try. Then this gives us a Ring of the Evil Eye +1. Oh no! Shit! Should have rolled. Should have rolled. Ugh, I knew it was too good to be true. Remove weapons and punch to fall. The rapier thrust works just fine right here. Like, so long as I line up just right. I say that, of course, and then immediately screw up the tech by being off frame. This is why I do the great. This is why I always hit the Grave of Saint. So I grab a homeward bone from there. Yeah. And one thing that's funny is I actually don't know what's in these chests. I don't know if these are useful items or not. Ash knuckle ring, I don't know if that's useful. Screwed up that, but I made it down here. There, but this is really what I want. 3 homeward bones. Take out those guys, don't have to worry. Okay, that's... Then we roll here, rest here, rest here, angle this right, roll here. Yep, nice, we made that. Sometimes that takes a little bit of health, but we made it. Go down here, roll down to the gutter, roll back, step on this, wait for it to drop, light the bonfire. Now this can be a fuck up point. Not a run ender, but a fuck up point. Yeah, so we need to get here, and we want that human effigy, that fragrant branch of yore. That is, both of those are absolutely essential. And then... Okay, that worked. Cool, didn't have to use a bone for that. I don't know whether it was a time save or not, but not having to spend the bone is good. And to minimize the amount of items that we need so that we can reliably spend more stuff in the early game. Okay, yeah, hold to the right. Jump. Make it here. Break this. Break that statue. Just safety bonfire, because again, like one tiny slip up, I don't want to have to do that little section all over again. Drop down here, drop down here, roll here, roll here, get 20 life gems, roll through, no! And that is precisely why I do that safety save. Because the time loss from hitting that bonfire is nothing compared to the time loss of having to do a run back to this point. Drop again, drop again, drop again, drop again, roll, get our retrieval. Now we can just roll through here, roll through here, drop down, bam, get this fragrant branch. So that is 2 of the 3 fragrant branches that we need for this run. Then zippity doodah. There's a soft cap for adaptability. I'm not sure. 17 is what's recommended by the run, and it seems to be good enough. I haven't felt the urge to go above 17. Okay, so rest up here. Now we try to get through Black Gulch. Okay, and I just... need... Yeah, if we get poisoned, then we need to pop 2 life gems. Run around here. Use the fragrant branch of yore on this guy. Need to light this bonfire. Can't use it because of this guy. This fucker is basically Havel. I hate him. Okay, we're dead now. You happy? Yes, you're happy. Okay, get our souls back. Get our Seldora drip on. Use that to get... Okay, yeah, don't go that way. Do not go that way. Break that. Take a Pharaoh's Lockstone. We'll pop one life gem. And apply the aromatic ooze. Now he's not weak to it or not, but at least he's not resistant to it. And we head in here. And we fight the rock. Okay, screwed up. Oh boy. Hey, be careful. Damn it, screwed up. Okay, worked out. There, I got it. That I'm just going to out try this. Fire seed not necessary. Out. Okay, now a speedrunner would say bone back. Guy who wants to save on his homeward bone says go to Primal Bonfire. It'll take you back to Majula anyway. Is there anything in this chest worth getting, just for future reference? No. Nothing in there was really worth it. Primal Bonfire lit. Yeah. Now we work back to the Farfire. First thing we do is we perch it. Like now that we've defeated that, we get 3 bright bugs off of her. Still have 23 life gems, so we're doing okay. We are more or less exactly where we want to be. We've got this. We have our... to make sure that we have this set. Our 3 alluring skulls, you'll see why we need those in a minute. So we'll just rest at the bonfire to heal up real quick. Unfortunately, we need to keep a large number of liquid souls. Got her. There's one guy that we need to get some supplies off of, and we need a good chunk of liquid souls to get everything we need. Fortunately, our current stats are more than sufficient to deal with the next boss, which is Notchka. So we equip our alluring skulls. Life gem and a homeward bone. Yeah, so we don't really need to buy homeward bones. So we use the fragrant branch of Yor to unpetrify her. Pull this. Now we have to wait. There. Throw those 3 skulls so that they are occupied. We will need 2 more skulls before the end, but we don't need them right this second. We'll equip our bow. We'll use the iron arrows. Dip through shaded woods. Don't fight if we don't need to fight. Fight if we don't need to fight. Really did not need to have my Sildora drip for this. Yeah, we'll get to the next bonfire without needing our Sildora drip. Yeah. In our left hand, go to the shaded woods. Aim at this tree. That will send all the locals to go fight that tree. We go up here, we talk to this guy. Talk to him even though he doesn't want to be talked to because he's buried alive or some shit, or he's just ahead. Then we buy 15.
Farewell. May we meet again.
Human effigy, yep, and we'll take that. Give this a little poke. Just poke at the trees. That draws aggro. That's the Florentine ring +1 up there. Please open the chest faster. Yep, got it. Yep. So there. So we got Chloranthy Ring +1, which we will equip shortly. Just want to get up in here, and then we slip around back to here, and boom, bonfire. We won't need the cat ring for the moment. We will be doing our Sildora drip, because we're going to go fight Notchka. And let's put the pine resin on. Then the locals to fight a tree sound. I do not know the lore of Shaded Woods. I do not know why there are ghostly people there. I do not know why the ghostly people will attack the trees if you hit the trees and make them moan. I don't know why the trees moan. There's a lot of questions in Dark Souls. I've learned to stop asking most of them. Because the thing is, there's usually an answer. Whether you like the answer is another matter, but there's usually an answer of some kind. Alright, so now we activate the gold pine resin. And Notchka. Hello! Hello, Nachka. Did you miss me? Have you put on some weight? You normally don't give me this hard a time, Nachka. What's up? Like, have you been learning during the times that I've been kicking your ass? No, you didn't. You tried, but you failed. Alright, so that's Nachka dealt with. We do not need our Sildora drip. Yeah, we got the Chloranthy ring +1. We do not need our cat ring on, so we can keep our magic defense up. I actually wonder if like our Ash Fist ring does anything beneficial. If that gave us a physical defense, that would actually be worthwhile. Actually, I should probably pop a life gem as I go. Make sure I'm at full health, just in case something hits me in the face. You know, like these giant axes that these buggers like to throw at me. There we go. No, you didn't get to the bridge fast enough to block me. I'd taunt him, but I've learned to not taunt guys when I'm doing a speed run. It tends to end badly. He's roll catching a lot. Her front talons have pretty good grip. Okay, so now we're here. We're gonna go back to Majula. See, because I need 2 more alluring skulls. The thing is, at this point, I can probably just buy the rest of them, because I don't need stuff for the early game anymore. We are now entering the mid-game.
Oh, you do.
I'll buy 3, just in case I screw up.
Satisfied? I'll be around.
Do you want to check petrification resistance? That's what the Ash Knuckle does. Equipment, I have magic resist, yes. Ring of blades, yes. Yeah, I don't want to change that loadout.
You have acquired. That is.
So now I need. And I could get Dex up to like the first. Yeah, I think Dex to 20 would be pretty good for what's coming. Vitality, attunement, strength. Yeah, Vigor 16, Endurance 14, Dex 20, Adaptability 17. That's pretty good. And I still have extra souls to pop, but this will do for the moment. Because the thing is, next up's the Prowling Magus. Now, normally the Prowling Magus is an absolute joke of a boss. I have had problems with him before. I do not want to get stuck on him, and I would much rather like not have to do a run back and level up rather than risk having to do a bloody run back to deal with him again. Alright. So we've got our alluring skull. Dip down this way. Dodge this. Dodge that. Get to here. Toss our alluring skull. That gets their attention. So now we can open the door. Because otherwise they'd be ganging up on us and that would be very painful. Okay. So that's what one alluring skull is for. Now we just basically ignore everything in this room because spiders, screw spiders, we don't want to deal with spiders. We'll have to deal with some spiders later, but not these spiders here. Get down to this door. And zip through. Another human effigy, always worth grabbing those. At least for people like me who aren't particularly confident. Two-hander sword. Activate the aromatic ooze, because I think these guys are weak to magic. I haven't double-checked to confirm. There, I got one. Okay, got that one. Dodge the soul. There we go, got the Magus. And then we will use these Witchfire urns. And some plunging attacks. There we go. Magus defeated, Titanite slab acquired. Now, before I forget, we activate this bonfire. Climb up here. Grab this bonfire ascetic, and we just ignore everything else in this room. Because just don't think about it. That's basically that room in a nutshell. Just don't think about it. Mace. Two-hand it, so we can use it. We aim for that guy right there. Charge. Jump. Kill it. Bingo. So then we grab that. We don't really need the charcoal pine resin, but I just grab it out of habit. Okay, I forgot to heal. Okay, so. Okay, torch was not necessary. That's not one of the items that we need. Okay, so then we step out here. Titanite chunks, that's 2 Titanite chunks. We need to pick up one more loose Titanite chunk. We roll down this way. Go in here. Pop this. Grab this. It's 3 Titanite chunks. Okay, yeah, then we run down this way. We throw an alluring skull right here. this. Grab that. We didn't need that one. Then we head down this way. And then before they can realize it, homeward bone. Mission accomplished. Now we rest at the bonfire. We go to Macduff's workshop. So now that we have that, we have 6 Titanite chunks, 3 from the ground, and then 1 from the Crystal Lizard, and then 2 loose ones. Yep, so now we get to upgrade that to plus 10. And literally the only reason we bought the mace was for that one jump attack to get that one Crystal Lizard. Okay, so now... So now run to Majula. And while it's a bit premature, we are going to start popping souls. Use that soul of a proud knight. Use the soul of the rotten. And we use Notchka. We've already got Dex 20, which is pretty good, but we need higher endurance. Want 20 endurance. 19 vigor is fine. It's like after Ruin Sentinels, we're going to want to have our vigor at least 26. Now we go to the Lost Bastille. This is where... ooh. No, we'll be fine. Might not be the fastest, but... So, then what we do is we slip around this way. We stab all the dogs, because they're bad dogs. Now, I'm going to try this. Don't know whether it's worth it, but I'm going to try applying some gold pine resin, and then trying this out. So we open this up, and our old friend shows up behind us. Gets us some Twinkling Titanite and a bunch more souls. But most importantly, there was a fragrant branch of yore inside there. There, so now we can off him. Take one Estus real quick. Loot this chest. I don't think it's super necessary, but maybe there's something decent. No, not really necessary. Yeah, so now we can go up here. Yeah, off him, off him. And we use our third fragrant branch of yore. Thaw this guy out. Get that door open, then drop down here, Run down to here, dodge past him, up the ladder. This way, down to here. Yeah. We will equip the cat ring for this. We'll still keep the chloranthy ring. Pop a life gem to be at full potential. Pop a gold pine resin. And enter the mist. Okay, yeah. Use a witch fire urn to get their attention. Hey. Alright, Ruin Sentinel's down. Get us the Ruin Sentinel soul. Now, I don't recall whether this is something useful or not. Oh, yeah, 3 homeward bones. Yeah, that's useful. Well, we actually do need them up here. This basically confirms to me that we do not need to purchase homeward bones for this run. Everything can be picked up with very slight detours. And that means we can get more consistent early game. Pull this open. Lift this cage up. This cage up. Poke that one. Poke that one. Run around this way. I'm just gonna poke this guy. Then we in here, roll down here, pick up the bonfire ascetic, and bone out. And we go back to Majula. Alright, Harold. Oh, I don't like it when you're there. Okay, that gets, yeah, vigor up to 26, which is pretty good. You can get dex up to 23. You can also use the Ruin Sentinel Soul real quick. That gets us another, what, 1 and a bit? We'll put that into Dex. Just get a little bit of extra DPS. Okay, good there. We still got 45,000. We will just... I don't think we'll need any fire bombs, so yeah, we will just buy you out of life gems. Now we head to Black Gulch. Honestly, it feels like we're making really good time. Like, we've been able to do the bosses pretty consistently. Let's see, so we've got... Our equipment is set. Now we add the Bright Bug to our repertoire. I think we're good there. Yeah, we've got the... We'll be boning back, so we do want a couple of those. We do not need the cat ring. We do want the spell quartz ring. Silver Serpent, Chloranthy. Yep, I'm pretty happy with this loadout. Now we burn one of our 3 bonfire ascetics. Because while the Rotten may not have a specific weakness to magic, he does have a weakness to both thrusting weapons and lightning. So our build is actually perfect for anti-rotten. So yeah, so all we do is just add a Bright Bug on top of all that. And let's see if we can consistently take out the Rotten. Time to get good. Need to pull you away from your fire pit. There we go. That's number 1. Great soul. Confirm that we have it. Back to the last bonfire. Yeah, we're going to do the 3 Rottens, and then we're going to call it, and we're going to see what our time is, because that's a pretty good indicator of where we're going to go. However, truly skilled people who are really fast would just fight the Rotten 3 times in succession. I'm not that good at the game. So in order to not have to fight the Rotten twice and risk losing Bright Bugs, yeah, I am absolutely... going to get that up to 30. That up to 30. Sure, we'll get endurance to 27. That's fine. Actually, yeah, we also have the Soul of the Rotten and the Dead One's Soul.
There seems less.
Yeah, so we get that to 30. And we'll get Dex up to 34. Soft cap for Dex is 40. I'd like to have 40 Dex by the end of the next fight. So now we travel back to Black Gulch. We're on the second bonfire ascetic. Done cannot be undone. Yeah, I believe it. Pick up another Pharaoh's Lockstone. Gold pine resin. Bright bug. Dodge the poison balls. And rotten round 3. Hey, oh, that was close. That was way too close. No, 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 no. That was stupid. That was stupid. No! Shit, 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 shit. Okay. So long as we don't run out of bright bugs, I think we're good. That front. Still use the life gem. We have, I wouldn't say extra bright bugs, but around his other side. Roll around his empty on side. Okay, so screwed up on one phase, but we learned an important lesson, so it's fine. It's fine. Back to Majula. One thing that I wonder about is item stats. Like rapier, 230 plus 77. Remember, I think what I want to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get the dex up to there. Yeah, and then we'll just get vigor up to 38. Actually, no, 35, because that's the recommended. And then we'll get endurance up to 33. Strength we won't worry about just yet. Okay, so it is currently plus 86. Use the Soul of the Rotten. the dead one's soul.
There.
So it was plus 86. We're just gonna boost strength by 1. I want to see if it does anything. $87. It does actually.
Less.
Alright, so we get endurance up to 36, and then we're going to buff strength. Nah, 33 is fine. Now we'll get strength up to 11. Because I'm pretty sure that that also... no, plus 87 is as good as it gets. Okay, that's fine. Bit of a mistake there, but whatever, we'll make it. Alright, so now back to Black Gulch. 4th time's the charm. Just need to beat the Rotten once more. Running our final ascetic. Cannot be undone. Respawns every item and whatnot. Ferrous Luckstone again. Gold Pine Resin. 1 more Bright Bug. We only get 1 extra shot after this, and then we're playing on extra hard difficulty without Bright Bug buffs. That's the fastest rotten kill I've ever gotten. Bone out. Alright, so we'll travel to Majula. Use our souls real quick. Get that up to 20. We got Vigor at 36. And Endurance at 38. Okay. So that has cleared us. So we will quit out here. This is a good time to cut the run. And let's see what our time is. If that's under 2 hours, I'll be very happy. That felt like that went very fast. Exactly an hour and a half. 1 hour, 29 minutes. Consider, like, we shaved an hour and 10 minutes off of that run. I remember last time to get to that point, I think. Maybe it wasn't quite that much. But that's shaved down a lot, though. Again, like that's nowhere near the world record pace, because like they'd finish the whole game in an hour and 20 minutes. But we're at the point where it's time to head to Drangleic Castle in an hour 29. Like sub 3 hours is absolutely possible at this pace, I'm positive. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. We'll be taking tomorrow off, but Wednesday for sure, we'll see if we can set a new PB and see if fast can be better than speedy. So thank you all very much for tuning in. I'm gonna get some sleep, go work tomorrow, and we're gonna have a good one. So y'all have a good night's rest. Hope to all see you again. Until next time, peace out, Warband.